Few images can reshape how we see a public figure. Welcome to the channel Star Spotlight, where familiar names often reveal unfamiliar truths. Many remember Anni-Frid Lyngstad as one of the poised voices behind ABBA's global success. Her elegance, her controlled stage presence, and her distinctive tone created an image of quiet sophistication. But there was a moment, captured in a photograph, that challenged that perception. What is less known is how a single image, taken out of context, can shift public understanding. In this case, it was not about shock, but about contrast. A glimpse that felt unexpected, even surprising, when placed against the carefully crafted image many had come to associate with her. To understand why that moment stood out, it helps to return to the beginning. Born in Norway and raised in Sweden, Anni-Frida's early life was shaped by resilience. Her journey into music was gradual, built through local performances and steady determination. When she joined ABBA, her voice became part of something larger, a group that would redefine pop music across continents. On stage, she carried herself with composure. Her performances were expressive, yet never overwhelming. It is often said that her strength lay in restraint. She did not demand attention. She earned it. Then came the turning point. As ABBA's fame grew, so did the public's curiosity. Every appearance, every photograph, every moment was examined. In that environment, even a single image could take on a life of its own. One such image, often referenced but rarely understood in context, created a subtle shift in how audiences viewed her. Yet the reality behind it was far simpler than the reaction it sparked. Performance attire, artistic expression, and changing fashion trends all played a role. What may have seemed bold to some was, in truth, part of a broader evolution happening across music and stage presentation at the time. Artists were exploring identity, confidence, and freedom in new ways. Still, the contrast remained. For someone known for quiet elegance, even a slight deviation felt amplified. It revealed something deeper, not a contradiction, but a fuller picture. A reminder that public figures are often seen through narrow lenses, shaped by expectation rather than reality. Behind the scenes, Anni-Frida continued to navigate both her career and personal life with grace. Success brought recognition, but also challenges. Changes within ABBA, shifting musical landscapes, and personal transitions all required strength that extended far beyond the stage. Many admired her voice. Fewer recognized the depth of her adaptability. In time, her legacy settled into something more balanced. Not defined by a single image, but by decades of artistry, resilience, and quiet reinvention. She remained a symbol of musical excellence, while also representing the evolving nature of public identity. And perhaps that is the lasting impression. What appears surprising at first often becomes meaningful when understood fully. The image that once raised questions now feels like a small piece of a much larger story, one that reflects growth, change, and authenticity. In the end, it is not the moment itself that matters most. It is what that moment reveals about perception, expectation, and the complexity of a life lived in the public eye. If this story offered a new perspective, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. A simple like can help others discover it. And if you appreciate calm, thoughtful storytelling, consider subscribing for more from Star Spotlight.